First of all, I'm feeling excited and thankful. It's a great turnout. I think it just goes to show that there's a lot of people that have common sense, and they realize that, at least up to this point, in this moment, we've done enough, and now we're looking for real solutions. I didn't really expect a whole lot. I went to both protests in Sacramento, and I wasn't expecting anything there too. Anytime I see someone that is going against this mainstream narrative, I want to support it. Because to me, I've done my own research, my own homework, and I know down deep inside there's something that just doesn't add up. And so when I see that, when I see someone questioning and wanting to raise their voice, then I want to support that. So I'm totally surprised that there's so many more people out here that are brave enough and courage, they've got the courage to step out and just share their support that what we are doing is not working. We actually have to do something much more than what we've been doing, right? And to be quite frankly, it's really, in my opinion, nothing that really moves the needle. What I worry about is really if people don't do anything. You know, they say, right, when what's really a crime is when good people don't do anything. That's right. Okay, that's the crime, when you look the other way. And to me right now, if we don't do nothing, then what Livermore has become,
Celebration Church. Okay.
You don't have to be a fortune teller. You can actually see that it's going to crumble all the way down, and then you're going to have to rebuild. And I know that there's probably interests, parties that are all above us that want to see this happen, right? Where they want to take out the small businesses and then guess what? Promote the Costco's, the Walmarts, the Safeways, all of those big institutions that can afford all this regulation, right? But for the small shops, no. So I just encourage everyone to stand up and question and demand clear answers, right? Because all this evidence that's supposedly scientific, it's not scientific. In my opinion, there's a difference between scientific method and scientific consensus. I'm telling you, whether it be the medical establishment, it's more of a medical dogma and belief versus fact and fiction. So to me, we need to have a platform, and that's why I follow Dr. Shiva, Ayurveda. I can't butcher his last name, but he's running for Senate in Massachusetts. Follow him and follow a lot of thought leaders that are going against the mainstream narrative. I'm telling you. So as long as people are starting to open up and listen and question, you'll find it. You'll find the truth.
We should look at
Oh, of course. Yeah. All the time. To me, you should always have a public discord, debate, discussion, and guess what? We can agree to disagree, right? But I think we all can agree that, we're going to look for what's best for all of us. And that we're going to have to work through that, right? It's not going to be easy, but doing nothing and staying indoors, hoping that this is going to blow over like some, weather, some bad storm, not going to happen. So, again, I'm just glad to be out here. I feel the energy, I feel the love and the excitement and the support, and I'm really encouraged. So I encourage everyone to go out there and make your voices be heard, all right? Because if it's not hitting you now, sooner or later it will.
So we just want to welcome everybody here to Save Our Town. We're just a group of citizens that love God, love our city, love our neighbors, love our small business. And we got a little concerned the middle of this week, hearing from some of our business owners that they were about 60 days away from declaring bankruptcy, and that there were many in that same position. And they felt frustrated and concerned. They're looking for a plan, looking for a way to work with the city to get us open safely but urgently. There were a lot of questions about just the timing of this all. Initially, we were told that 2 weeks we were going to be sheltered in place. 2 weeks turned into 2 months. The goal was to flatten the curve. Now that we've accomplished those, it seems the goalpost is now moved to having to create a vaccine in order for these businesses really to open up efficiently and effectively. So we're here basically to say we love our business owners. We want to support them, and we want to create a dialogue, a creative dialogue with the city to help accomplish a smooth but urgent opening.
How long you been in the neighborhood or lived here?
So my wife and I and family moved to Livermore 1977. We've been in the Tri-Valley since then. We have 4 kids. I have 9 grandkids. I'm a business advisor and an executive coach by trade. So I know the heartbeat of a small business owner. And I've had my first small business was here in Livermore, actually, with an import business. So I understand the heartbeat and the concern. I understand the anxiety that uncertainty brings to a business owner. And we just want to reach out and love with a word of encouragement to our business owners today.
What's your worry right now for the business?
Well, my primary concern is not the virus. My primary concern is inaction, and with regard to getting a plan in place to help these businesses get open, and open to as full capacity as possible.
Human liberty or appointee chance and a death. That's funny. Okay, so listen, I've been in Livermore since the 70s, and Livermore has always been about individual, personal responsibility. Individuals make Livermore great. Individuals solve problems. Individuals can create businesses, solutions. The problem we're having right now in America is that people are looking to the government to solve problems, for protection. It's not going to work. Livermore individuals have to take care of business. They got to get their businesses going again. They got to do the right research. They got to make personal choices for safety. And that's why I'm here. Personal choices. Let's do it. That's it. Okay, thanks. All right, great.
Yeah. So, I should have brought my gas can. I got a big, like a military gas can. Looks like a Grim Reaper bringing sickles. Is that our buddy from the store?
Where?
His tank to top.
Huh? Why I have to be, when my license, when I open please, open up for me, for all meals along the Livermore. Thank you.
From the police department, or I see. Well, thank you for coming out. No, I mean, I tend to go into very science stuff and just force stuff. I'm not a rah-rah speaker. I can tell you.
I grew up here in Livermore.
Yeah, I've been here a long time too, and I have to say, I was a physiology major. None of this stuff they're saying is according to science. Like quarantine, after 40 days, no amount of quarantine is going to make any difference. And frankly, I'll tell you this. What do you think happened to SARS-1? What do you think happened to Ebola? What do you think happened to H1N1? Swine flu, bird flu, all that. We all got it. Eventually, it's like a cold. These coronaviruses are very infectious. Contact tracing only works when you only have like a handful of people. Once it gets beyond a handful of people, you cannot quarantine it out of existence. It will spread, but as it spreads, it gets weaker because viruses combine into your cell's DNA, and every time it gets combined, it's like a child. Every time you have a kid, it's not the same as the dad. So it tends to get weaker and weaker and weaker over generations. We all have SARS. It's like these things pass us because it's an air virus. It's not like HIV where you have to get blood contact or fluid. It's like the cold. It goes around and around. So why didn't we need to shut down for all the other things? Why didn't we need to have a vaccine for all these other things? That's exactly how it needs to work. Imagine a forest. When the trees are dense, you can get a forest fire really going. when you burn down enough trees between the live trees, you can't get a forest fire going. That's what a herd immunity is. Let the young people go out there, spread it, develop the antibodies so they can no longer shed. Then they can be around older, weaker people that have a compromised immune system. The best way really to handle this is quarantine the people sick for about a month. Let the young people, especially the people with healthy immune system, especially right now, viruses, you notice you get them in the winter, they die in the sunlight. Let people go out, let people pass it around, develop the antibodies, then they can no longer spread it. It's like every time you got the antibody, it's like you're a tree that's been taken out. You can no longer create a forest fire. So this whole concept of keeping everybody locked in only delays the inevitable. As a matter of fact, the longer you stay locked in, the weaker your immune system gets. Kind of like people who's been in a submarine a long time, in space a long time. Your system is supposed to be constantly challenged. That's why when babies first come out, they don't really have much of an immune system. They have to get it from their mom's milk. So this whole concept of, hey, that's my major. I'm not making this up. I thought all you guys went to biology, you took the same class in physiology, epidemiology as I did. Why is it everybody act like it's a new science just because this one virus, you had a lot before? There's some sort of agenda beyond the biology. The biology just doesn't make any sense to me. I'm asking, it's like, well, I mean, obviously a lot of these things are in my head, but I can try to find something for you. But this is common knowledge amongst the doctors, especially people who are in epidemiology and immunology. They know it.
So where's the rest of the
No, just kidding. He tells me to fight that fight. I know. And then this guy's gonna dictate to us. Ain't no law.
There's